Hiya, and thanks so much for taking the time to view this video. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that most of the videos on my channel are aimed at helping people, and this is what this video is also about. I'm guessing you've looking at this video because you're thinking about doing a new business, and you perhaps haven't decided what path you want to take as to obviously what business you're going to do. Um, if you watch this video, I might be able to give you a little bit of insight into what I've done in the past and what I suggest you do. Obviously, if you're thinking about doing a business, you need to put a lot of thought and effort into it up front. Obviously, you need to think about what the different businesses that you might do are going to cost in terms of whether you need to obviously buy products, whether you have the money to buy the products, whether you're going to need to borrow the money, or whether perhaps you might decide to initially do a business where you can provide a service where the only, if you like, expense to you as a person is going to be your time. This is often a good thing to do if you've not got a lot of money and you're looking to start a new business. An example of that would be a guy or a lady who decide to do gardening services. You know, all they need is their mower and their edge trimmer, and then obviously that's the only expense they've got. Very little expense. They're not laying out loads of money for different big machinery or having to buy items to resell. Now, this video is not about what you should do. It's just about how you need to think. The most important thing I think you need to consider before you do any business, or if you're thinking about doing a business, is you need to consider first of all that you only get one life. Yeah, as far as we know, we all are. We're only born once. Yeah, so and we're going to be spending eight, 8, 9 hours, possibly 10 hours a day doing this business. So I think it's very important if you can, and I say if you can because you're not always able to do what you want to do, but if you can, go into a business that you are going to like and love and want to be being obviously being involved in, because in my opinion, and it's an opinion and it's quite a general opinion, is that people generally succeed if they're doing something they enjoy. So whilst a lot of people are in jobs that they're doing these jobs because they need that money, for some people doing a job and loving it is a luxury. Yeah, so initially look to something you like doing and look at obviously your competition. It might be that you might be good at cake making. It might be that you're very good at baking and you're good at all general cooking. It might be that you're good at doing needlework and crafts. Yeah, there's loads of ways now. You know, the 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 opportunities that young people have got now to make and sell their items now. There's massive competition, but you've also got to remember there's a massive market. So really people now are we're on a level playing field. If you can make something and it looks nice and it's what people want, then there's a market for it. You've got eBay, you've got Amazon, you've got Etsy. There's loads of places where you can sell your items. So initially, I would say to you, do something you love. Yeah, do something you love because, like I say, you're only going to get one life. Yeah, and you want to be spending it doing something you enjoy. And I honestly believe that if you do something that you enjoy, you're going to succeed at it more anyway. Yeah, if you love doing something, you might have a person. I don't know. It could be a lady or a man. Don't want to be sexist. It could be someone who's good at doing clothes making, needlework. Now you could perhaps start buying items wholesale and selling them retail through perhaps a store, and then you could perhaps, because of your talent, you could start making things as well to sell in your shop, and you could also possibly look to buy things cheap and to enhance them. What springs to mind there was my daughter years ago. She used to watch a program called iCarly. It used to be on the Disney network, and this young girl, she used to one of the episodes. She was buying these rucksacks, and then she was decorating them. She was putting flowers on them. You know, she was basically making them nicer, making them more desirable, and she was selling them to their friends. Well, this is something that you can do. But you know, the idea of this video is to not steer you in any specific direction. It's just to make you think. You know, there's so much. You know, don't settle for not doing what you want to do. Yeah. I always say to people, you know, people who ask me for my advice regarding, you know, I've got my daughter's got friends, and I say to them, I say, don't go jacking your job in and going, you know, and then going all out in your business, and then when it don't go perhaps the way you need it to go because you're relying on it, and it don't happen as quick. Obviously, then this can cause frustration. What you need to do, there was a famous guy. I still watch his videos now. I watch probably a good 45 minutes a day. I watch motivational, inspirational recordings. And there's a guy called Jim Rohn, Rohn, I think his surname's spelled. And he was big in network marketing. And he used to say to people that joined, you know, he was trying to recruit into his business. He said to them, you work full time on your 9 to 5 job, but you work part time on your fortune. So what he was basically trying to instill in people was that, you know, you don't expect it to happen overnight. Yeah, if you're like me, I mean, I was 51 the other day, actually yesterday, and I'm of an age now where I think I'm a little bit wiser, and I know these things are not going to happen overnight. But I know when I was like 20, 21, very impatient, you know, even older, I was always very impatient when it came to making money. And this is a weakness, if you like, because if you don't learn to deal with this impatience, if you don't learn to deal with this frustration, this can cause you to perhaps make decisions in your business that you perhaps shouldn't be making. It might make you do things a bit more recklessly. And you need to focus on slow, steady growth. Yeah, if you've ever got involved in stocks and shares, or you've read any books involved in stocks and shares, Warren Buffett rings to mind. I read one of his books once, and that man made his fortune by slow, steady growth. He made his fortune by slowly building and acquiring assets that he knew in the long term were going to pan out. I hope this has been of help to you, and please like and subscribe. And like I say, if you are going to go into a new business, really give it some thought, you know, about the money it's going to cost you, and look and search for something that you are going to love and enjoy and stick to, and the money will come later. Thanks so much. Please like, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. I'm trying to get my videos known more on YouTube. Obviously it takes time, and obviously I know that. Again, you mustn't be impatient. Yeah, thanks for your time. And like I say, I do hope this video has helped you a little bit in how you're at least going to think about what you're going to do. Thanks so much.